So one particular time, my sister had this guy that was pursuing her that she liked, and one day he messed around and came to the house and encountered my father, and my dad had a conversation with this dude, and we never saw him again. He didn't kill him, we just never saw him again. We never heard from him again. And she was like, man, whatever happened to him? He stopped calling me. He stopped, back then they had pages. He don't page me. He don't, Yahoo message me. He don't hit me up at all. I wonder what happened to him. What she didn't know was that brother had a conversation with our daddy, and her daddy ran him off. And so right now, in the introduction of this devotion, we need to have a praise break.
Yes.
Because I think there are a lot of my sisters that are crying and tripping. Why he didn't respond to my text? Why they ain't hired me? Why he didn't respond to my phone call? Oh, he could update his status, but he can't respond to my voicemail. And I think you need to recognize that could be something your daddy ran off.
Yes.
Because when your daddy considers where he's trying to take you and what that little boy would have done to you, what this job would have pulled you out of, he protected you from some stuff. Could it be it wasn't rejection, but it's really protection? And we need to thank God for everything that he ran off, every boy he ran off, every relationship he ran off, every opportunity we missed. Maybe it wasn't a closed door. Maybe it was a protection door. Maybe sometimes God likes to hold his daughter in protective custody.
So good.
Because he has a plan and a purpose for your life. You could be tripping over the breakup, but really the breakup was an introduction into who you really are supposed to be.
I'm telling you, and I am a witness.
Fix
you
your
hear
crown.
me? I am a witness. I remember being in relationships that had broken up, and I remember crying and being distraught. I mean, literally at work, like I'm just like, God, I'm so heavy, and being just brokenhearted, just being, just distraught over somebody that broke up with me. Okay, and then I fast forward to now. Like, that's not what God wanted for me. That's not what my king had in store for me. But yet in that time, I was crying over that. But really, I should have been shouting. I'll never forget what my mother told me one day. I remember I had broken up with someone, and I called her and I was crying. She said, I don't know why you crying. You need to be shouting. I will never forget it, because she knew. This isn't what God had for you. This is God taking you out of something that you had no business being in the first place.
Come on.
So you need to be shouting that God protected you, and God is closing this door on this past relationship, because this is not for your destiny. This is not what I have for you. And I remember that. So some of you, like he said, take a praise break. You need to be shouting. And from personal experience, if I would have stayed in those relationships, if I would have stayed with those guys, I would have missed. And that's for real. I would have missed my king.
Hey, fix that clown.
So don't hang your head low. Don't be distraught. Don't be crying. Don't be depressed. Okay, don't do it, because I'm telling you, that is not what God has for you. And the man of God that he has for you, he is going to pursue you and love you like Christ loved the church. So you be the whole woman that God called you to be. You be that woman of God, the apple of his eye. You stand in royalty. You fix your crown and you stand up tall with a smile on your face and say, you know what? I'm fearfully and wonderfully made. I am beautiful. I am called. I am chosen. I have a destiny. I am great. I am mighty. I am powerful. That is what you say to yourself, okay? And my past relationships, my past hurts, my past brokenness, that does not define me. And that is how you need to live. And from personal experience, I can tell you that I know how you feel, and that I've been there. I have been broken. I have been distraught. I have been hurting. Like, how am I going to get over this? How am I going to get past this? Why does this hurt so bad? I have been there, but I tell you now, you are stronger, way stronger than you think you are, and you are better off without them. Fix your crown.